Martinez versus Aldo, my final prediction. Guys, I'm going with Aldo. Look, oh boy. Oh, but you can't go with the guy fighting his last match of the contract. You just can't. You can't pick a guy on a return. You can't pick an athlete whose focus has been in a different sport. You can't. Oh, and by the way, like anything in life, follow the baseball rules. If there's 3 strikes, get it out of here. At anything in life, if you find 3 strikes, move on. And I just listed 3 strikes, and I'm taking Jose. Why? I believe that Jose Aldo was the greatest fighter in the world the night he relinquished the title to Conor McGregor. I believe between those 2 skills that were contested that night, even if it was in 13 seconds, that Jose was the better physical fighter. I believe that Conor McGregor created something, and whether that was doubt or disbelief or pressure or a nuisance or an annoyance, I don't believe from a mental standpoint that that was the same Jose Aldo. I believe that it affected him. If I am right on that, then I would be very right in telling you that from a mental headspace position, Jose is in a great spot. Because this was unknown. This was unexpected. This is not an opponent that he sat and studied. Martinez has not come out and gotten under Jose's skin. This hasn't captivated the media. There wasn't a big tour on it. This isn't headlines anywhere. And I think that's a place that Martinez would like to be. I think that Martinez, much like Jose Aldo, if he were telling the truth, would agree with everything that I just said. I believe if Martinez, while under oath, I believe he would also back up what I just said. In fact, there was a media chest-to-chest separation needed between these 2 athletes. You don't get that from Jose Aldo. You don't get that ever from Jose Aldo. Conor McGregor couldn't get that. Chad Mendes couldn't get that from Jose Aldo. But Martinez did. And I don't think that Martinez got it. I think Martinez forced it. And I think Martinez forced it because it was his last-ditch effort, and he has also seen evidence of having good success by getting between the ears of Aldo. The clock's ticking, and he wasn't there yet. I think that those things greatly favor Aldo. And when guys go to a different sport like boxing, and when we have seen time and time again that the skills of boxing are not a good translation to MMA. Boy, the grind is. And boy, that 2-a-day workouts is. And boy, those extra runs that you got to get in because you expect the conditioning is. And where did Jose Aldo do it? Was he like everybody else that had to pack up and leave? Had to go find Teddy Atlas or go find Freddie Roach? Had the right answers out in Colorado Springs with the Olympic team. Is that what he did? No, he stayed in the same gym, which, by the way, isn't a boxing gym. It's an MMA gym. They just happen to do boxing. Big difference. Jose stayed with the same workout partners. He stayed with the same trainer who knows him better than anybody, Andre Pederneiras. So to convince me that Jose Aldo left the sport, to convince me that Jose didn't have a vision and a fantasy and practice and wasn't getting rounds in, it's going to be a hard thing to do. But you could do it if the weight class was 155. You could do it if the weight class was 145. But calories in to calories out, which represent what a person weighs, more than anything else. And here's Jose Aldo, where he's done his finest work, where he's made his title runs. Not having somebody in his head, not having the great pressures of it, having the support of the crowd in Brazil, there's just a lot. Yeah, I can find 3 strikes against Aldo, sure I can. But I can find 5 strikes against Martinez, and I just did. The great hex and the great curse from Chael P. I'm picking Jose Aldo.